Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters. As many of you know, four members of the same family, Muslim family, were murdered in Canada a few days ago. They were run over, and the attacker made it clear that the reason why he attacked and murdered this family was because they were Muslim. Now, the West and the media is trying to show how this type of attack is something which is surprising. It's surprising that this happened in Canada. It's surprising that these things are happening. But in reality, it's not surprising, is it? These things have been going on for a while, whether it is in Norway, whether it was what happened in New Zealand. But the reason why I'm saying it's not surprising is because when your whole media apparatus, when your news outlets are constantly demonizing Islam and demonizing Muslims, then this is the sort of behavior which you should expect. In fact, your foreign policy of the countries in the West, in Canada for example, is one which is anti-Islamic. We see that the Canadian forces have participated in occupation of the Muslim lands, whether it's in Iraq or Afghanistan. So what you have to understand here is that this issue isn't surprising at all. It's because the media, the propaganda has made Muslim lives insignificant, and they could just be killed because they were Muslim, right? So what we have to understand is that yes, the murderer, he's obviously guilty, but we shouldn't allow these governments to get off the hook. The newspapers, the news channels, the media, all of this combined is the reason why people can go and feel that they can kill a family of elderly, of kids, just because they're Muslim. So yes, this guy was a brainwashed individual and he's going to get what's coming. But as Muslims, we must understand that there is a war being waged against Islam. And yes, there is a military aspect to this. So we see how they invade our lands, they occupy our lands, they kill Muslims, okay? But at the same time, there's also the intellectual battle as well. And using the powerful media that they have, their social media too, they are demonizing Islam and Muslims, and these types of attacks are going to continue, unfortunately. So brothers and sisters, when we think of this attack, let's not only hold the murderer responsible. Those who are truly responsible are those in power and authority. And as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, they claim to be the peacemakers, but indeed they are the true mischief makers. So these are just my thoughts, brothers and sisters. Let's reflect about these things. Already Muslims are being killed in their own lands, but this is going to spread. Today is in Canada, tomorrow it will be in the UK and France and Belgium, and it will just continue and continue because of the way Islam and Muslims are being distorted. And it's our responsibility to work towards building a state where Muslims will feel protected, but also where we will be able to portray the true image of Islam to the rest of the world and dispel and destroy this false narrative that Islam is backwards, it's bloodthirsty, and it has no place in the modern era. This is something which is our responsibility to remove this misconception. But the reality is, brothers and sisters, we can't do this as individuals. We have to do this as an ummah. And the only way we can portray this is through a state where we will have our own media apparatus and we can challenge the false narrative at the same level. Jazakallah khair for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.